Ultamize. You've probably heard the phrase that you're the average of the five people you spend the most time with. It's a great line. It's memorable. It's also not a law of physics. There's nothing magical about five. It could be three, it could be seven, it could be one very powerful person in your life whose voice is still in your head years after you've left the room. So let's be precise. The exact number isn't the point. The point is that your closest repeated influences shape what feels normal to you. And normal is powerful. Research on human social networks does support the broader idea that people are influenced, heavily influenced by their social ties, their habits, emotions, and norms. Some specific social contagion claims have been debated, so we don't need to overstate it, but the larger point is hard to deny. People are shaped by the people they repeatedly interact with. Robin Dunbar's work on social circles also suggests that people tend to have layered networks with a very small inner support circle, often around 4 or 5 people, then a broader close circle around 12 to 15. Again, it's not magic, it's not destiny, but it is useful. So don't worship the number five. Use it as a mirror. Ask yourself, who are the people I'm around often enough that their standards start becoming my standards? That's the real question. Because the people around you are not background scenery. They're part of your operating system. Spend enough time around people who complain, drift, scroll, mock ambition, and treat every new idea like it's a personal attack. And eventually, your own standards can start to sink. Not all at once, but slowly, quietly, politely, like your future is being lowered into warm bath water. Oh, it can be very relaxing, but also very dangerous. The opposite is also true. Spend time around people who are building something, learning something, improving something, and talking about the future as if it's a place they're actively constructing, and your standards can rise. You start thinking differently. You start using different language. You start asking better questions. You start noticing opportunities you would have missed before. Now, that's not magic, that's environment. And this is where the law of attraction gets something important right. Like does tend to attract like, not because the universe is sorting people by vibration like a cosmic nightclub bouncer. It's because human beings copy what feels normal around them. If everyone around you is training for something, practicing something, building something, or learning something, effort starts to feel normal. If everyone around you treats ambition as embarrassing, effort starts to feel awkward, and awkward behavior usually dies. That's where your circle matters, not because one famous quote proves it, because your daily environment keeps voting on your identity. Every conversation is a tiny vote. Every group norm is a tiny vote. Every, come on, just skip it today, is a tiny vote. Every, I'm working on mine too, is a tiny vote. Eventually, those votes become your emotional climate, and your emotional climate affects what you do. The problem is that most people never choose their climate, they inherit it from family, from school, from coworkers, from old friends, from whomever happens to be in the group text. And then they wonder why the vision board isn't overpowering the group text. The group text usually wins because the group text is daily. The vision board is occasional. Daily beats occasional. That's one of the great laws of behavior. Maybe not the law of attraction, but definitely the law of Tuesday. Tuesday always tells the truth. Here's the practical audit. Think about the people you spend the most repeated time with. Don't get hung up on the number. Maybe it's four, six, maybe it's two people in one online community that has more influence on you than half your family. Ask three questions. After time with them, do I feel more serious about my future or less serious? Do they make creating feel normal or do they make drifting feel normal? Do our conversations pull me toward the life I say I want or back into the life I already have? That's the test. And please don't turn this into snobbery. This isn't about cutting people off because they don't have enough status or money, followers, or impressive business cards. Some of the most positive influences in your life might not be rich at all. They might be teachers, nurses, artists, parents, volunteers, local business owners, people quietly doing excellent work with discipline and heart. And some wealthy people are just walking cautionary tales with better watches. So don't judge by status, judge by direction. Are they growing? Are they building? Are they generous? Are they honest? Are they serious about something beyond mere comfort and distraction? That's what matters. If you're 22 and broke, but you spend time with other people trying to build useful things, your life can change dramatically. Maybe the first business fails. Maybe the second one fails. Maybe the app you were sure would change the world is used by 12 people, seven of whom are related to you. Fine. You're still learning sales, technology, leadership, resilience, and how to work with people. You're meeting future founders, future clients, future investors, future friends. Compare that with spending every evening with people whose only plan is drinking, scrolling, complaining, and waiting for Friday. Could be same age, could be same bank account, completely different trajectory. That's the point. Your circle doesn't have to be successful yet, but it has to be pointed in a constructive direction. You can attract better people by becoming more serious about your own future. Show up where builders show up. Join the professional group. Take the class. Volunteer where competent people are doing useful things. Comment thoughtfully on someone's work. Create something public that signals what you care about. The better your signal, the better your circle becomes. And the better your circle becomes, the easier your future is to protect. So don't say I'm the average of exactly five people. That's too neat. Say something more accurate. My closest repeated influences shape what feels normal to me. That's enough. That's powerful. And that's useful. Because once you understand that, you stop asking only, what do I want to attract? You start asking, who helps me become the kind of person who can attract it?